It's just entertainment purpose. It's entertainment purpose. It's not
in the case of anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose. It's not in.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you guys aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. I saw an interview with Sheree. She sat down with Entertainment Tonight, and she kind of shaded Kenya, in my opinion, which I thought wasn't really a good look because I thought her and Kenya were friends. It seemed like her and Kenya were friends, and in Kenya's last interview, Kenya didn't shade Sheree or anything. She did shade Martell, but again, I do think Sheree and Martell's relationship is only for a storyline, so this could just be a part of her storyline. She could just be shading Kenya to make it seem like something that is authentic, but it really isn't. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what you think. I'm going to show you guys what Kenya had to say about the whole interview, and then I'm going to show you guys what Sheree had to say in her interview with Entertainment Tonight. I don't really know what Sheree's angle when it comes to walkie-talkie, but it's not gonna look good if this is her storyline and she is genuinely going to co-sign an abuser, allegedly, especially after everything that she went through with Bob. And then on top of that, it seemingly looks like she's probably going to fall out of favor with Kenya. Maybe she don't fall out of favor with Kenya, but she is shading her in interviews, and I don't know why she would be doing that when Kenya isn't shading her. But to be shading Kenya when Kenya is seemingly wanting the best for her is not going to look good for her image while she co-signs this abuser, because like I said, y'all, he's going to be showcased on 2 networks yelling in a woman's face in one weekend. So let's go ahead and look at what Kenya had to say about Sheree. She did shade Martell, but who cares, you know? And before y'all get in the comments and say, oh, well, why are we classifying him as an abuser? If he's not physically abusive, he's at least displayed that he's emotionally, verbally, and mentally abusive at the very least.
That, because obviously you and Sheree get into a little altercation with her man this first episode.
Well, I don't get into an altercation with Sheree. It's more so her man or her current situationship. So I just
he by Sheree?
Yeah, he by Sheree. But that's a good one. You know, I am in a really great place with Sheree, and so I didn't foresee any of that coming, but I knew she was dating Martell Jordan. Which one is it? The bald head one with the, you know, the peanut head chocolate thing going on. But anyway, we had a, you know, a sort of like little texting a while ago, which meant nothing to me, but I felt like, you know what, maybe I should tell her this just because I don't want to feel like I'm keeping something from my really good friend.
And also, we've seen her be hurt before.
Yes.
By men that, and I'm, because like, I feel everybody, even the entire cast, is rooting for her to be happy.
Yes.
And find a good person. Yes. Do you feel this is a good person for her, or?
I feel, I want to leave that judgment for Sheree.
Okay.
So you guys heard it. I don't really feel like Kenya said anything that was to shade Sheree. The only thing that maybe could have been taken as shade is when she said her situationship. But other than that, I don't think there was no need for Sheree to kind of come at Kenya the way she did in her next interview. But y'all check it out and y'all let me know. I think it was a bit unnecessary. Do y'all think that this is just for show? It's just for cameras? It's just to make it look like her storyline is real? Is she playing it up? What do you think in the comments?
Why do you think there was such concern from your co-stars about Martell? I don't know. Maybe the nosy have anything else going on. I'm just kidding. Y'all are so good together. They were just so intrigued. I don't know, because if we're really friends, like, you can pull me to the side, you can talk to me outside of this, but why wait until we're on camera at this party and say, you know, any of this information, because none of this was coming to me before. Even reunion. Remember when he got at the reunion?
Yes, he called a reunion.
That was a perfect time for her to say
something
you know
then.
What?
You're right, because she took your phone and answered your phone. Wow.
Yeah.
So I just feel like here she's sitting down with Marla in the interviewer, and she's kind of downplaying her and Kenya's relationship, or she's insinuating that if Kenya was her real friend, then Kenya would have been told her off camera. That's kind of like what Hotel had said in his interview. He was like, well, if it was her real friend or if it was real, then why would she say something on camera when it was 2 years ago? He said something to that effect. Y'all get in the comments and let me know if you remember that.
Okay, so we expected
Putting some puzzle pieces together here today.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody would be surprised that Kenya Moore picked another fight.
And I don't know, again, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know, but I just feel like it's kind of out of line and it's unsafe as a friend to say that she was picking a fight with the man that was in her face. But we didn't see the whole scene, so we're going to have to wait to see what happens. But even still, his demeanor on the preview was unnecessary, and we're also going to see his behavior on Saturday, so we know that's going to be unnecessary. We've seen his hate behavior plenty of other times where it was pretty much unnecessary. So to even hear her say that she was picking a fight with a grown man, I think that's unsafe, and that's some of the stuff that I be talking about with these male identified women. But like I said, we're going to have to see it all play out on TV, because I don't think letting your friend know that somebody slid into your DM is actually picking a fight. But like I said, we're going to have to see it play out.
Not surprised at all.
What did you say to this black queen standing in front of you?
Where do you and Martell stand now? Is he still your boyfriend?
I don't think, did I ever call him a boyfriend? I said I'm dating, Bryce. But you know what? He's such a good guy.
No, I don't believe they're dating, and he's not a good guy. I don't know why women continue to say that.
We're still great friends. We're still hanging out. We enjoy each other's company when we're together. We laugh like crazy, and that's one of the things I really like about him.
Why?
So because the both of them are always lying, I had to go and pull up some old clips, because I kind of remember her confirming that they were together, but this clip doesn't show the whole thing when she said that they were together, but this is where she said it at. So I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Paparazzi caught up with Sheree in Sandy Springs, Georgia, where she said she met Martell through mutual friends and already feels comfortable enough to introduce him to some of her pals and even a few family members.
I'm sorry, and I just have to pause for the cause, because I don't know where y'all from. I'm not from Atlanta, but I'm finna tell y'all right now, there is not any paparazzi pulling up in no Sandy Springs, Georgia to ask anybody about their relationship status. I don't care what the celebrity is. I'm telling y'all right now, everybody in Atlanta think that they are somebody. They are not stopping no dang on Sheree to ask her about Martell in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Are you serious? Sandy Springs? Sandy Springs? Nah, be for real. So when I heard that, I knew for a fact she called these people over to her to interview her, because I'm gonna tell y'all one more time, and I don't know and I don't care if it's redundant, but Sandy Springs, Georgia, be effing for real.
I've been just hanging out and I'm enjoying life right now.
Sheree also said Martell's helping her build her clothing line, She by Sheree, which she's wearing in the clip and is planning to unveil on the Real Housewives of Atlanta finale.
So, I don't know, Sheree and Mr. Things of That Nature are pretty embarrassing. They continue to embarrass each other. I think this little storyline is not working out for either one of them. She don't know if she's dating him still after she's going on the press run for Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you have been photographed with him on major events like New Year's Eve, Christmas. You are introducing him to your family. You got him around the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies. You got him around your children. So even if you guys are still just testing the waters, you too old to be testing the waters. So that's why I feel like this is just a storyline. This is just for play. He's still stalking and chasing Mel. He's still messing with his baby mama. And if you guys don't believe me, when they went out to New York, I believe this is the reason why Slaw had blasted him. She didn't know anything about this storyline. He had to get all the way to Atlanta, or he had to go all the way back from Atlanta to Huntsville to let her know that it was all just for a storyline with her and Sheree, because she got on the internet going crazy.
I thought those were yours.
I'm not taking all them.
All these people out here. Man. In New York City, it should be mandatory to wear a mask, just period. And I'm out here from Alabama with no mask on.
happen when you bring Bama to NYC. He ain't used to it.
She acting like she from New York. You right next. You right next door. What's that? Let's look at the cupcake. Oh, are you even like reading anything from there? Look at cupcake.
No,
thank you. Oh, you playing? I'm missing my flight, y'all.
Stop.
Things of that nature, Walkie Talkie Ho and Sheree are very embarrassing. Like I said, Slarion is super embarrassing. She continues to just get straggled along. She did come out the bushes a little bit on Instagram and responded to a comment basically saying that things of that nature was still checking for her, but duh, girl, that's what men do, like I said. But that's how I know she's slow, she desperate, and don't nobody want her, and ain't nobody checking for her but Martell. So this last clip is when Fox Soul basically confirmed that Sheree said that she was with Martell, but Funky Dineva said that somebody told him that he was mad about that. And I thought that was true at first. It was more believable that he didn't really want people to know that he was messing with her. But I don't know. I think it was all a lie. Like, I think it was all set up and plotted and planned. Like, I think that he knew that, okay, we're going to put this story out there, and when the story come out there, I'm going to make it seem like I'm not in a relationship with you, and then you are going to confirm it just to create confusion, and then people are going to be talking about it. So I think it was all planned. But y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama.
Sheree confirmed that she is indeed dating Martell Holt and that she has already introduced him to her friends. The pair were also captured in a video provided by TMZ showing some public display of affection. Are y'all rooting for this couple? Q, I know you made a video of it, so of the story. What do you think?
So here is what's interesting. I spoke to one of my colleagues in media who has a very close relationship with Martell Holt. And according to her, Martell Holt is pissed and said that he and Sheree are not together, said that Sheree is not even his type, that he is building a pool for Sheree and is working closely with her, pulling permits and so on and so forth, that he is not with her and that his phone was ringing off the hook all day that day and that he is extremely upset that she said that. So I don't know what the truth is at this point, because on the flip side of things, Sheree has never struck me as the type of woman who would go around claiming a man that's not claiming her. And I don't know how in any way, shape, or form she's incentivized or rewarded for attaching a body to her. But according to my media colleague that knows Martell, he's extremely upset and said that she's not his type and that they are not together.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment purpose only. It's not. It's entertainment purpose only. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose only. It's not.